It's lit.
It's been a good summer, guys.
I think this is a song you clap to. You definitely don't clap to this song.
It has come to pass, bro.
Can't last.
Yeah, man.
And this episode's gonna get taken down because this
Can
is
we not podcast? See, there you go. It's easy.
We're for the pop culture.
Exactly. Back to the song.
Lit.
You know I can't just let summer go down like that. We gotta let summer rock out, bro. Come on, don't do that. No, come on, son.
Yeah.
Wake me up.
Yeah.
Can we not podcast?
Let's go. Can we not podcast up in here? Gonna make summer a blast. Oh shit.
I know you gon' miss me.
Lit.
Before we been together
Definitely
like
getting
night
taken
and
down. Let's say all the craziest shit. Let's make it worth it, guys.
Purple label shit with the logo secret. Give me
I'm
a couple
just
years,
getting
shit, I
get the
might
vibe
just
going.
sneak in.
Definitely gotta
A
sing this
couple words
because
and like
we
peeps
gotta
and
shout out
herb.
somebody.
We be reunited and it feels so
on.
good.
I'm feeling
How the
Marcy
whole
made,
world
man.
say, "I still so good."
Feeling
When I
podcast
do this
made,
in my
dog.
slumber,
That's right.
Feeling like this Can We Not thing's going to go to the fucking moon and back. My nigga, like seriously, bro.
I'm just getting the mood ready for them.
The mood ready. Summer
Get the
done,
mood
man.
ready.
Summer
How we
done.
feeling? How we feeling? Summer's
Feeling like
over.
we got a podcast that we gonna just take to the next level, my nigga.
That's right.
Joe, watch out. Savon, watch out.
No, don't,
Call him out.
no, I respect them. They all cool. Don't
They
do
are
that.
cool. Yeah, they
Yeah,
are
don't
cool.
do that. Don't do that. But we are back in the place to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, episode 64.
Like
Can we
never
not
before.
never before?
Never before.
Episode 64, the Can We Not podcast with me, the Pod Piper, the podcast Piper himself, Evan Combest,
Ooh.
and my two constituents. Exactly. We have Akai in the building,
You're
a.k.a. Akai.
yo, y'all niggas canceled.
There you go.
There we go.
And don't
That's
forget,
definitely me. I'll claim that.
we also have
Stop playing with my fucking name.
Oh,
Stop
wait,
playing
we really got the real baby down here, or the baby? which one is it?
talk about the baby.
So wavy, baby.
Let's go. That single's going to number 1 in 6 different countries. Let's go. Shout out to that boy. I forgot his name. Oh,
That's
there we
the
go.
name, bro.
That's the name we needed.
My Kung Fu co-host.
Laying a Kung Fu smackdown on any motherfuckers.
That's right. We in the building. So shout out to City Road Radio. Shout out to
Yeet.
Sky's Crescent Radio. Shout out to Jade helping us out engineering, helping out also Tone with the engineering. His little machine he got there set up.
Got a little
Got the
machine.
little camera set up. So shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Twitter, Spreaker, iHeartRadio. Wherever
Yes.
you at, we
Yes.
appreciate you. And guys, my cool co-hosts, how are you? My cool,
I thought you said
Cool.
crew of co-hosts.
Crew?
my crew co-hosts. Yeah.
It's just 2.
How are you guys?
We lit. Had a great weekend, but not as great as Tone. I'll get into that a little bit later.
I could just ask him myself.
You should. Does he have a mic?
Answer for you.
Get him on the mic. Get him on the mic. Nah, it was a good week. Good weekend. Got 2 days coming up that are off because, education system. Lit. Y'all being educated. What y'all do with your time off? Y'all turn up or you turn down? What do you do? Restore the batteries? What do y'all do?
What?
I don't know.
Restore the batteries?
Yes.
You mean refill like your cup?
Recharge.
Oh, refill your cup isn't when
I like that. That's me. That's what I do. I refill my cup.
There you go. All right. So what do you do to refill your cup, Evan?
I do the podcast.
There you go.
Kenneth, how are
That's
you?
so sad.
I'm
That's so
tired,
sad.
bro. I'm tired. Like,
Tired of what?
I've been working out all week. Like when you said lay the Kung Fu Smackdown on any motherfucker, I did just that. Like Thursday.
Who called it?
Who caught it?
Who called it?
A poor simpleton named Kevin. Who listens to the pod? Who listens to the pod?
Wait, so you beating up the fans out here? What little fans?
I'm
Watch the pod,
I'm
bitch.
glad you said little because he's shorter than Evan.
Evan Short? I didn't say it, but I've never seen it. His height doesn't come into question. Anyway,
Call me. I was like, yo, I've been working out. Come on, son. Want to test my skills? Like he thought it was Mortal Kombat. Test your might. and he failed spectacularly. So that was my week. How you doing, Evan?
Just beating up people.
I wasn't doing any of that. I'll tell you that much.
You
No,
should try some.
I really should. It sounds entertaining. It sounds really great. No, I was cool. I've spent most of my week playing Mario Kart Tour. It got released on the iPhone. I've been playing that, and I love that app. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite part about that app is the app that you can't get stuck in, because they don't release all the tracks. Like, they release it like day by day, so you can just get to a certain point, and the game's like, well, that's it. That's it for now. Come back tomorrow if you want more. So I like that. So it's like I can't spend hours on end playing that like other apps.
I remember Candy Crush being like that to an extent. That shit almost took over my life, bro.
You did send me that invite.
Listen, first off, I needed those fucking bombs. All right.
Jesus.
Listen, if as
like
soon
that.
as
It was
as
Candy
soon as
Crush?
there's local multiplayer for Mario Kart though, it's on though.
Oh, it's coming out later this month.
Okay,
I think later this month or early next month. And once that happens,
about to lose a whole bunch of friendships.
free smoke for anybody.
Who'd you get? Who'd you get first?
I don't know.
You don't.
I don't
remember
remember
who you got first?
I really don't remember. I've been lost in that game. I'm lost in the
I
sauce.
only like downloaded it like a day ago. I'm just like, okay, I see this. All right, cool. I can get like, little tchotchkes here and there, whatever,
You can't do
Slog
too
in.
much too soon. So I appreciate that. Like, you really have to take your time. And I appreciate the game. It's pretty fun. But other than that, I've been cool. But guys, so much is going on in the world. Where would we like to begin?
Well, the opening song indicated that September is over, and for those who don't know, September is National Take Your Man on a Date Month. So did any ladies take and any of us fine gentlemen out on a date?
Nah.
Hopefully, the month's not over yet. We have a few days left.
Okay.
I'm going to try to finesse something.
Few days. There's 1 day left.
What's today? Isn't it 31 days?
No.
No.
Stop hanging out with the phone.
It's not November 31st?
Oh,
No.
my goodness.
Oh, shit. Well, damn. This month has been a waste.
I think that's why you didn't get a date.
I think that's why they waited to this day.
Yeah, we can go out September 31st. I'll call you.
You know what?
That's what they gonna do.
Nah, I want my reparations, bitch.
What?
From September.
Could you get date reparations?
You should.
For what?
As men, come on.
What constitutes a date reparation?
The mulligan?
Yeah. Or just, any type of compensation.
What's compensation for you, Evan?
No.
No.
Let him incriminate himself.
What's compensation for you, Evan?
Just want to feel like my time wasn't wasted. That's all.
And what would tell you that your time was not wasted?
That I was more satisfied and I enjoyed my company and my time with this person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you guys want something else as compensation? Because that would say something about you, not me.
I just want a good conversation.
Conversation?
Yes.
Oh, not compensation.
That's compensation.
What's compensation without conversation?
So, a lot has happened in the week.
Turn your fucking phone on.
Listen to the pod, bitch. Nah. Honestly, I'm still reeling over Power, but I know we get into it later. I just feel like that show brought me back with just one episode.
We'll get there. We will get
Do
there.
you feel like there's anything in your life that can do that? For example, an ex. Would you go back to your ex if you got paid $50,000?
I'll go back for free.
Nigga, free? Nah.
No.
No.
I want to answer your question with another question. Which ex?
Which ex?
Yeah, because
It's 50 G's. It don't matter.
For me, it does.
Nah, yeah. You know what?
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. What'd you say?
There's a few
Wait, hang
exes.
on. I don't give a fuck about that. What did he say? Listen to what he said.
He said a few exes that
he
he
said
wouldn't want to get.
for him it is. Which
Yeah.
one? Which ex?
There's a few. I think we all have. It's identifiable behavior. For me personally, I don't feel like I have an ex that you couldn't. There's no dollar amount you could pay me to get back with that particular ex.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't pay me to be around her.
Now let's just say you just had a date. That's
Oh,
all you had to
raggedy
do.
ass
Just
friend.
date. With their fucked up wigs. Okay. All right. Let's just say you just had a date. That's it. All you got to do is date
Yeah, but that's
for a whole year.
annoying, bro.
Why?
You can't pay me for that.
Well, what if you get to learn more about a person? You guys took your time away. Now you came back as different people. It's not the same
And
person.
now they
you
know
was
I
with.
got. Do they know I have this 50,000?
Do I have to share with them?
You got to pay for the date.
I gotta pay for all the dates. Now there goes the 50. Now I'm in debt.
What kind of ex is this?
Exactly. He's a high roller. This is high maintenance woman I'm dealing
I
with.
think he really did date a stripper. That's crazy. Yo, Evan out
Thanks.
here. Thanks. Thanks.
No, not thanks. Thanks. Thanks, I do. Cool. Oh, guys, a man drowned underwater while proposing.
Yeah.
That's possible to drown underwater.
That's not. It happens. It's not possible. It happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why did he do it? Why would he do something
He was
like
trying
that?
to do something like super romantic.
That's not romantic. Get the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Why are you judging him?
I'm not judging him per se. It's just the act. Just the act. In hindsight, obviously it was a bad idea. But why go underwater? What about our relationship?
How long does it take
Is
to say yes?
Aquaman and apparently,
Think about that.
no. No.
Because he was like he was under that water, like
He's
looking
just like-
for a minute, like he can't really interpret what she's saying. The fog, his goggles is all foggy. He can't really. Is she saying
How
yeah?
do we
She's
know he
saying
had
no.
goggles?
Well,
No,
you can
there
see
was
in
a-
the
there was a
video.
video, yeah.
Yeah,
There was a video of him doing it.
Yes, he does.
Jesus.
They don't show him dying, but like there's a video of him doing it.
That's terrible.
The whole, yeah.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a video of the dude.
You hate to see it.
The note said, I can't hold my breath long enough to tell you everything I love about you, but everything I love about you, I love more every day.
So obviously, we already heard part of the note.
Son, his
This
handwriting
was a
is dude.
suicide note.
His handwriting.
He said
is,
in the beginning, I can't hold my breath long enough to
do
tell
you see his handwriting?
It's underwater.
No, it's in a paper.
That don't mean nothing.
You can still see his handwriting.
So we're judging a dead man on his handwriting? Oh, man, if his handwriting was better,
Look at him
probably
shaking.
would have
He's
lived.
shaking with the ring in his hand, like, God damn it, bitch! If you don't answer this question. But just
That's-
think about
that's
the
probably why.
links women make us go through to
No,
satisfy them.
No, first off,
Oh,
that was all him. That was all him.
That was all him?
Because listen, if we
She
gonna
don't even
put it
like
down-
water?
If we, she didn't even want to go on the damn trip.
She hate Aqualand.
Aqualand. I would never. Even
know
if
what I
she
meant.
wanted to Aqualand.
No, I
Aqualand.
did not. I don't
Where
know.
the fuck is Aqualand?
With Free Willy. With the Oscars.
SeaWorld?
The Oscars. There you go. There
you
it
go.
is.
That was definitely
there
one
it
of them.
is.
Had to be
Get
one of
out.
them.
Get out of your own podcast.
I got you. bro.
Nah.
Fine,
Nah.
you'll leave.
Hold this down for me.
Aqualand. That's some shit, man. New levels right
Is that
there.
where Aquaman lives?
That's where the Black Panther lives. Just saying.
That's a lie. No, I do not.
But just think about the lengths women make men go through.
That wasn't.
You were
that
saying
wasn't
something
her.
else, yeah.
That wasn't her. That's see. This is where it comes into a question. How far do we go with thinking that it works in that situation? Like he literally said, you know what? This will be a good idea. I'm gonna go underwater, propose. She's gonna see my dedication, and then I'm gonna die.
He never got to hear her answer.
Exactly.
She said yes.
Why would you do something that you clearly would have never done in any other
Well,
circumstance?
obviously she wanted this.
That's like him saying, you know what, I'm going to go into this burning building that I set on fire and then get the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Will you marry me?
Yeah.
I'll fight a fire for you.
Yeah.
No,
Well, you wouldn't do that for a woman if she asked you.
can't fight a mistake. If she asked me,
Yeah.
she going to ask me to go underwater and propose?
Yes.
Hell no. I already know I can't breathe underwater.
So
I
you're
ain't doing
breaking
that.
up.
I ain't breaking up. I'm just saying I ain't going underwater.
Well, that's the end of the relationship. That's
Better
what she
get
wants.
Aquaman. That's what she wants? Okay. Get Aquaman. I'll set y'all up. I'll get one of his constituents. A goldfish. Fuck out of here. I ain't doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. You hate to see it.
Anything else happen that you wanted to talk about? Well, I hit this group chat with something.
Something positive.
Would you?
Well, that was a little lighthearted topic. Would I go into? Of course not, bro. I'm just saying. If a girl
I
wants you
don't
to do
know.
something, that's why I asked, what would be the lengths that you would go to? Because of course we get with our mates. We take interest in whatever it is that they like, and they tell us, they give us ideas on who they are and what their interests are, and we want to go above and beyond to show our, as a display of our love for them. And then there's limits to that. There's certain things men aren't, that everybody has their limits towards what they're not going to do for another person. Like, I understand, people like big weddings, people like small weddings. If those two things clash, obviously, then there's an issue. That's what I was asking.
Milo said it best. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And there it is.
Okay. I read this post that made me angry. Do you guys want to
Which
hear
is
this
every
rant?
post on the shade room.
Oh no, this is not the shade room.
No, in
CX?
the group chat, it's like every 4 posts, this nigga gets.
Oh, it's just me getting mad.
This is
It's just me. I mean, it's
Anytime
not
we see
really
the
a group
caps go
chat.
up.
It's me talking to myself.
Yes, basically. Yo, look at this. Now I'm gonna comment on this. You saw this shit?
Well, it's just me putting my talking points in the group chat.
It's like every 4 posts is like, oh, Evan posts some meme. Women are trash. Meme.
This
meme,
is very
meme.
true. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care if we sitting there outing you right now, but that's every. Yo, women are trash, man. Imagine how society would react if men said the same thing about women. Women are trash. Women are trash.
Could you say the actual post? Don't just make me seem like the craziest thing. That's the one I'm about to read.
Here's a post. I'll say it. Why are men never excited about their birthday? Serious question. Person responds and says, because men are providers and used to providing, not being given things. This is real life how I see things. Being given things has no meaning.
So, as 3 men, do we care about our birthdays?
Not anymore.
Not as much. Not as much. The only reason why I say that is because I'm like, okay, it's a day that I was born. I'm celebrating in my own way. I don't have to do any extra stuff. And people do usually try to do extra stuff. I'm like,
Like my last birthday that I was really like, I think genuinely excited about was like 21. And then after that, it was just like, oh, okay. Just another day I probably have work. That's really it.
That is very true.
I'm still kind of mad I still have work for my birthday, but that's neither here nor there. That's just a selfish thing. Anyway.
I'm just saying, as men, do we feel, or do any of you guys have ever felt like, it's like weird to be celebrated in that fashion? Like, we don't see why don't we see the value in that when, on the other side with women, they never stop. They never stop celebrating themselves. They never stop celebrating their
Well,
day.
that's something you should do naturally. I mean, it shouldn't have to be just quantified into one day where you just celebrate. Me.
I mean, just as far as
Like,
birthdays go, like that's the
birthdays-
extra special day.
I think what we put on a birthday is what we should just instinctually do for ourselves, so that way we don't have the things like depression and just anxiety and all these things. Because I say for even me, when people celebrate my birthday, I do get anxious. I'm like, I gotta go with whatever plan is going on.
But you can set the tone if you
I
want to
can,
celebrate.
and I do. And shout out to him. But at the same time, I'm like looking at it like that's a very forceful thing to do. When you're the one that's like saying, "Oh, I'm going to celebrate you." What are we doing? That's why I just try to take the power back with.
That's what I'm saying. It's your day, so you should dictate what's going on that day. So that's what I'm saying. Like if as men, sometimes if we take that power and say, "Yo, it's my day. I want to do this." Y'all or whatever, and you include whoever wants to be a part of it could be a part of it, but this is what's going down. How come we don't do that?
We used to do that. Like I think the last time we did that was your birthday, Evan. Like we had a little like get together out in the city. Everyone dressed up a bit and celebrated your birthday. Had a great dinner, had a great time, stuff like that. And that was like a few years ago. And then ever since is like.
Well, for me personally, like you're saying, like that may not be every year for me, but there are certain years that just come along that not even just milestones, just random birthdays or just certain birthdays. I get a feeling like, yo, I want to do this. Like there was a birthday I wanted to take a vacation. I just wanted to go.
You did it.
There was no real meaning behind it. Just I wanted to do that. It's my day. Let's do it. So like I get that feeling sometimes. It may not be, it doesn't have to be the feeling of this giant celebration, but like you said earlier, Akai, you were saying how we can celebrate in our own ways. But but to make it a fact, like this is what we want from other people. Because I feel like that's the only time we could do that, and as men it's very weird because as Kenneth said earlier, we're seen as the providers.
Yeah.
So as being seen or even feeling like a provider within your own self, it's hard to even ask things of other people. It's weird.
I don't find it weird. It's just I think the biggest point that has to be made is that if someone wants to do something certain on their birthday, just let them do it. Let them rock. Don't try to force the issue. Like I think what we should be doing outside of birthdays is just what you're saying, Evan. Like just actually asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
so
the
it
biggest
shouldn't have
thing.
to come down to just a birthday where we're able to, because I mean, then we're looking at a different dynamic where one person is getting away with whatever they want to do all the time, and then we're only able to get away with it one time out of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, switch it up. Switch it up.
Lighthearted topic. Kenneth.
4 words after sex.
Woo! Look at the segue sniper right
words.
there.
4 words.
Get out my house.
That's literally what he put in the chat too.
Let y'all know what type of temperature I was on. What about you guys? You guys had all week to think of your responses. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
You want some juice?
I just had to count on my fingers just now. 1, 2. Sounded like more words, but damn, that's a lot. And you know what? I wish they would ask me if I wanted juice.
It is along those lines for me. Where the sandwich at? It's a lot of energy, man. You losing a lot of energy. I just want to just point that out. There's a lot of energy being lost by men in that whole act. So yes. Now I see more of what Evan has been saying, where he's just like he doesn't want any. No. We wouldn't be here without y'all. All right, but I'm saying,
yeah,
like you just don't want to be like dealt with.
Women are trash. I'm a raccoon. Fuck out of here.
I kind of had a similar experience, so I'm just like, yeah, raccoon. What? Come on, man.
What? I said if women are trash, then I'm a raccoon. I'll be all up in that shit.
That's
like
great.
A pig and shit. You was saying?
I don't know anymore. Cause never mind.
What were your 4 words?
My 4 words was where the sandwich at.
Damn, that's crazy.
You can count?
I have to.
You had to count. It's good. It's got all the symbols.
All right, here's a post that made me mad, so I go on another rant. It says, honestly, if a man wants you, you don't have to ask for effort. He'll make time. He'll call you. He'll text you. Trust me. No man is too busy for a woman he truly wants.
Is this true?
Gentlemen, I need your reactions to this post.
This is true.
Because you know I have a lot to say. I'd rather you guys get y'all shit off first.
I mean, if I'm busy, then you gotta just understand that I'm just busy. I got stuff I gotta do. Like if I'm busy at work, or I'm busy doing the pod, or if I'm busy working out or whatever, like I'm busy. If I literally cannot pick up my phone and like update you every 30 seconds, like yo, you want why do you want my attention right now? We talked about it a couple weeks ago. Like you're just bored. You want me to entertain you. I'm not Krusty the Clown. Please go read a book.
Sideshow Bob?
No. Or Mel. Neither one of them.
They were both lit. Nah, I think I'll speak against it, I guess. I'll be the bad guy here. And I'll say
it's a podcast. Go ahead. You don't have to believe what you're saying. Just it's a podcast. Go ahead.
Never do. Anyway, for the most part, I feel like it is something that should be said. You can make time in your own way. Now, whether that be a text that has a little more sentiment behind it, whether it be like a post or maybe like a thoughtful, like, hey, I got you these. We were talking about this the other day. I know I haven't really been able to speak with you, but at least the quality of time being spent catching up with that person should matter. It shouldn't just be like, oh, I have to give you 24 hours, like access to me. Like just because I have a phone with me doesn't mean I'm accessible.
Yeah, but if you want her, there's nothing you won't do to make it.
But I feel like you also have to realize that people do live a life. So I mean,
yes,
you can make time. Everybody can make time for what they really want to do. It's just a matter of it has to be quality.
You know what?
Prioritized.
Speaking to y'all two's points is really great because that's very, very important in today's society. I feel like anybody can make time. I know I'm one of the most I stress that enough. Like, yes, if there is something that anybody wants to do, not just man or woman, both, anybody wants to do, they're going to make time for it. If it's important to them, they will make time for it. But the thing that I think that falls in the cracks with relationships is that is my time the same as your time? And not to say one's valued more than the other, but do they link together? Yeah. Do they connect? Are we on the same time schedule in a sense? Is my time the same? Is the time when I'm available the time when you're available? Because if it's not, then it's not useful. It's not valued. Yeah. It's not like, oh shit, it's useless time now. Because if my time isn't your time or vice versa, it doesn't matter. It has to link up at the same time. So when you write these posts and women who pump this shit up of, yo, if a man wants you, he just gonna do whatever. He gonna make time. He gonna figure out a way to make his time your time. That's why I read that. And to me, that's so dismissive. Like, you're just pushing aside a man's emotions and the things he goes to on a day-to-day basis. Like, if I want to spend time with you, yeah, I can reach out to you when I'm available, not when you want me to. All the times that I'm available may not be the times when you want me to be available, but I'll figure something out. We just have to figure that out together. But you can't just try to make it sound like, well, if you wanted to, you could just like, no. Even if I'm doing nothing, maybe that's my time as an antisocial person to recharge my own social energy.
That's a good point that you brought up, though. Because, like, here's the thing, though. Like you said, like, there could be a whole bunch of shit going on with the guy themselves, but we don't speak on it.
Yeah.
We never speak on it. I think that's the biggest point that we forget as, like, you know, being the second person in the relationship. If you're not speaking on what's going on with you and you're doing all these X, Y, and Z things at the side, how is that person really going to know when you're actually giving them time that it's actually time that's, like, being taken away from all these millions of things that are going on? Like, if you're not going to speak on it, then that's on you for that relationship falling by the wayside.
That is 100% facts. And there's even people out here, or women, who feel like they don't want to bother you, but yet they still want to talk to you, so they won't hit you up, but they want you to hit them up. And then they'll make comments like, why I always got to hit you up first? This is a relationship. This works both ways. You can just hit me up. It doesn't matter. Either way, it shouldn't matter. If we have something to say, you shouldn't feel a way that you shouldn't feel like you're bothering me. You should just say it. If you have something you want to say or whatever. And it goes both ways. Like, we are not put on this planet to validate another person's insecurities. And vice versa, men and women. You're not there to validate my insecurities, and I'm not here to validate your insecurities. I am not here to only fill up your cup while you don't do nothing for mine, and vice versa.
So you feel like people asking for, like, time or feeling like they need to get effort is them trying to fill up their cup?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they have that insecurity within them where they're like, damn, I need to feel like I'm important. So
what if they just love the person and they just want to be with the person?
But doesn't you think that speaks to a deeper root, that neediness, that, like, I need you.
You feel like someone
I need to be around that person.
To be around you and loving you is neediness? Maybe we're looking at it differently.
Because if it's a problem, if they're not around when you want them around, and that's a problem, that speaks to an insecurity.
What if you're married?
Exactly. You have to figure out how that works between your two schedules. You can't just say, I want you around, and if you're not around when I want you around, it's a problem that I have with you. No, that's a problem me and you have in this relationship. We have to fight the problem together. We don't fight each other to solve the problem. We work together to fight the problem. Like,
fight the problem.
Yeah, fight the problem.
Fight the problem.
Like that. Like, it's just like you said. It's, to me, that type of shit is just so toxic. It just bothers me. When I see posts like that and women pumping it up, I legit get mad and I send angry long chats to the group chat.
I think this goes back to something that we were speaking on in the car. Then, do you think marriage is something that we should be waiting on? I feel like everybody keeps telling people, especially our day and age as millennials, to get married like in their 20s. Should we wait? Would you wait, Kenneth?
I don't know.
Or are you married right now? I don't know.
I don't see a ring on his finger, bro.
You don't need a ring on your finger to be married, apparently. Facebook said that.
Oh, you just need a Facebook status.
You just need, it's complicated.
And then sometimes you just need a Instagram post. In today's world, if we going by today's standards, it's crazy out here.
It really is. Oh, they got a baby? Oh, that shit is crazy.
Nah, I just took a picture in the hospital, bro. I was just walking by. Yo, they got a dog? No, I went to the zoo.
There are dogs in the zoo.
It is.
They're called dingoes.
Oh, I was outside.
Is a dingo technically a dog?
Yes, according to Steve Irwin, R.I.P. Dingoes are like descendants of dogs. They're like cousins.
That's a dingo.
Let's not remember him like that. Come on, man. Now, I do remember speaking on something earlier.
Can we do something lighthearted?
Yes, we can do something lighthearted. You know why? Because to my ladies, may the next good dick you receive be attached to a good man. That's where Evan went off in the group chat.
Again?
I feel like he really good. No, because you said imagine if like in society this is how like we talked about women.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
even though men do talk, it's like look at how like that gets pumped up, but when men say that, we get like
that's
shamed.
a little weird though.
What do you mean?
I mean, okay. It's so much easier for us to be categorized.
What if I got good dick and I'm a bad nigga?
That's a lot of niggas.
What if I got some niggas have bad dick and then good niggas.
Exactly. That's a lot of niggas too. They don't know what to do.
It's identifiable. It's a very identifiable characteristics. We've all had our days.
They have length. What?
Why'd
you look at him when he's
I just want to identify.
I just want to look at the room.
I just want to make sure everybody feeling me. I want to be the only nigga in the room. Like, yeah, we've all had bad dick days, right? Niggas looking at me like I'm weird. Niggas staring at me
This
like.
isn't a podcast to talk about dick, but I'm saying it's easier for us to be on that shit end of the stick because you can categorize it. Now, I don't want to be that nigga that gets thrown to the gallows, but can we really categorize the other
say
side?
it. Go ahead,
Can
say
we
it.
categorize the other side?
Say it.
No.
I got the censor button.
Don't
I got
do
you.
it.
No, I got you. I got
No,
the censor
shut
button.
the fuck-
Trust
we
me.
know what we're talking about. Can we?
That's what I'm saying.
Can you guys really describe like
Come on, say it. I'm right here. I got you.
the clitoris?
Yes.
But I feel like it's like a.
It's hot of these crazy
It's
women
a
with
tap.
good pussy.
Wait, what? Hold up. That's not what was being said.
That's
here.
what we need to talk about,
Is
right?
it really that?
Is that what we're
So
here
you're
to talk
saying there's
about?
good women with bad,
Yes.
like
Yes.
clitoris?
Yes. There's women out here with bad sex, bad vaginas, and there's crazy women out here with some fire. Now,
Okay.
we've all experienced that in our lives. We've been around the block a few times. We've been led astray. They tried to make us believe that they were normal.
They thought. Wait, hold up. I feel like the way we're describing these things should be a lot better then, because what we're doing these days is not helping. It's not helping. That's only putting us in those categories even more.
What you mean?
If we're gonna say, oh yeah, I was with Shorty and yeah,
I want the next
I
person
don't
I
want to be.
decide to.
I don't want to really be with her because she crazy, but god damn, whew.
That is a stigma that needs to stop because
It does.
that is a thing that men almost
We buy
normalize.
into it.
Men
Yes.
almost normalize it, and some even fetishize it.
So
Like,
you think it's
yo,
normalized on the other
need a
side?
Yes.
Of course. So how do we get past this?
By finding some good women with some good pussy.
Impossible. My man was breakdancing on that shit. Damn.
But yeah. Oh, wait. There was another post that I wanted to talk about where, all right, women in these corny lines in their bios.
Oh, I know exactly.
I mean,
I know
niggas
exactly
do that
the one you're
too.
I know exactly the one you're talking
Niggas do
Where,
that too.
women say things like, I'm a whole vibe.
That goes back to MySpace. We should have seen it since MySpace days,
If
man.
you ever said you was a whole vibe in your bio, I'm blocking you.
That could have been a couple of niggas.
Women who like, I still believe in my fairy tale ending. Trying to find somebody who values me the same type of way I value them. I know
Yeah.
what I want, and I just haven't found it yet.
Or the worst thing when they say like, "Oh, I'm living in the wrong generation."
Oh, cornball
This is where it
McGee.
came from. That's exactly where it came from, my nigga.
But
MySpace.
on the other side, let's think about the corny lines niggas use.
Oh, tons.
Come on.
Tons. God first. Kiki and Jade 2012. It's like a heart and a fucking lock and key. I'm like, nah, nigga. No, it's not. You was talking to like 3 other bitches in your DM and
In front of me.
Exactly. Like, so come on, man.
Offline.
Let Kiki go. You got too many keys to this one lock, man. Like, come on, bro. I'm just saying. Nah, at the end of the day, don't really look at other niggas' bios.
Not just bios. I'm talking about corny lines niggas use to talk to women in general.
Oh, in general?
Yeah. Come on, let's expose them.
I don't want to listen to niggas. I don't really be listening to niggas spit
I can
game
tell.
anymore.
Hey, big head.
I ain't got to do it. That's lame.
Hey, big
That's
head.
why.
No, but some women like that.
For some reason.
Hey mamas, little mamas. Yeah,
What?
they like that.
What's up, short stack?
Yeah. Stranger.
Stranger.
Word without me. Kenneth over here.
Hey, Miss
He
Lady.
blew his lips like, I'm Mr. without
Whoa.
me.
Whoa, without me? Oh, damn, sick invite. That's really? That's what?
It works.
I like what I see.
It
That's probably the.
I haven't, you know what? I haven't heard other people use that.
Yeah, I don't.
You
really
know
hear
what?
that many
Yeah, people haven't been in that bar yet. That
So
is
maybe
a,
it's maybe
that's
it's,
an original.
Maybe it's still an original.
That's an original.
Yeah.
It might be a little, little corny, but it's original.
It's original.
But there's a lot of lines niggas use out here to get women. and it be working.
See, but that's why I'm like, okay, if you have to use a line,
Can your boyfriend fight?
that's a good one. I feel like that's a good one. That's a given. You should just do that. That's exactly what you should do. Can your boyfriend fight?
I'm single. Psh, even better.
Perfect. Boyfriend, even better. You love to hear it. But if you have to have a line to speak to somebody, then are you really able to, like, go into that conversation and keep it going with that person? Because all it seems like from there is just game. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's why we have a lot of.
It's an icebreaker.
Nah, not an icebreaker.
Well, what do you do for an
A
icebreaker?
bad intention. An icebreaker, you just start a conversation with a person.
How the
about
fuck
an
do you do
interest.
that?
About interest.
How the fuck do you do that? I'm only saying this because I've had conversations with people who we had this really long in-depth conversation where I had to talk about, like, how do you start a conversation with somebody without using small talk? Because there's people out there who hate small talk. Like, I'm a person who hates small talk.
Yeah.
So I find it very difficult to have conversations with people.
Yeah.
So how do you start a conversation without small talk?
Find a common interest. Find a common interest and expand on it.
How do you initiate a conversation without using small talk?
Okay, let's say they're
Give me a line.
give you see, but that's the thing. It's not a line for me. It's just like conversation, like starting, like literally just saying, "Hey, let's keep this going." I don't want to start with, like, nice
You
weather
just-
we're having.
You just walk up to a woman and say, "Hey, let's keep this going."
Yes, that's exactly it. That's
Explains
exactly
a
what
lot.
I do. That's exactly what I do.
Kenneth, if you had to start a conversation without using small talk, what do you think that you could say?
It depends on what that person does. Like if I really only see them on like social media or whatever, and like
Yeah, you gotta, like, dig.
yeah, you gotta kind of do some investigating, and then it's like, oh, hey,
Investigating.
and then just like the way I would do it is like strike up with a conversation with a question like, hey, I usually do this, but I see you're doing this. Like, is there any correlation between it? And then keep the conversation going through there.
Yeah.
See, I feel it doesn't seem genuine. Then.
Now, what about in person?
In
It seems like
person-
what you catch them doing,
Yeah, like if I
Find a common interest.
yeah.
sitting on the train.
Sitting on a train.
Listen,
Okay.
if you can hear their music through their headphones, like, hey, like I've heard some music.
It's a
from you
risky
before.
game.
That's mad risky, but
I feel like if you comment on the music, that's a good end too. 'Cause
If somebody like told you, like they pointed at you, they do like the little motion, but like take off your headphone. Are you taking off your headphone on the train?
I never take off.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If
Never
a girl
take-
looked at me and was like, take off your headphone. Bitch, I'm getting into another car.
But sadly, I would just out of common courtesy.
Huh? What you said?
Yeah, I'll just take off.
I love your song. Thanks. Back on. Puts headphones back on.
And if that was me in that situation, it's like, I really like the bass line in that song. I didn't know you knew about them for that long.
That
I
is.
actually watched them in concert like a couple of years ago.
And then she would be like, without me?
If that's the case, I'm
Is
just
she
walk
running
away.
game on you?
You just walk away.
Cold blooded. What are must ask questions on a first date?
Are you single? I'm sorry, but this day and age, that is definitely a thing. Don't knock it. That's definitely a thing. Because there are people that go on dates that are in committed relationships. For example, married men.
They just out here, man.
I'm
They
just saying,
married.
they're married and they're unhappy. And that begs the question. No. That begs the question. Should we be waiting on marriage? We getting
Are you-
we're
Say
getting
your opinion,
married.
because you brought it up for the second time on this podcast.
I'm saying that we should be older and grayer before we decide to pop the question and actually settle down with a person. Because I feel like a lot of niggas and a lot of women don't get all their shit out the way and get their shit off before they actually, decide to settle down with the right person. And then when they do settle down with the right person early on, they might end up unhappy after.
You shouldn't pressure yourself to get married. Let it happen
you shouldn't.
organically.
Yeah, let it happen organically. But I feel like that's why a lot of people get married quickly.
Because they feel like they're pressured to do it
Yeah.
in society's today's world.
Yeah.
All right, now that we got that out the way, what are some questions you feel like you have to ask on the first
Are
date?
you single? That's what.
And if they're married, they're going to say, no, I'm not. They're going to say, yes, I am single. They're going to say, I'm not in a relationship.
You got to know it, though.
But they're not going to say I'm married. They're going to say I'm not in a relationship. Or they could just be like, yo, we don't live together. We separated. We're not even together. It's a long legal process, but yeah, legally I'm married.
We know people that done that.
Yeah, as I'm saying, it's very easy to get around marriage. So, come on, what other questions you got? Give me 2 more. Give me something.
That's it.
That's all you want to know from people?
Yeah.
On the first date?
Yes, of course. It's a date.
You
I
don't
should know.
You don't want to know nothing else from this person? You just get up and leave, pay bills?
Anybody can say anything.
Exactly.
But it's a matter of like the connection that you have with another
But
person.
what are you looking for?
What am I looking for?
So that's what I'm saying.
If we had a date, we already went over that.
What?
We are.
So you have to do the talk.
It's
So
not
wait.
a blind date.
So you do the. So wait. Are you a person that believes more in the talking phase before the actual dating?
Yeah. To see if I can actually have time to honor a date.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that work out? Because I'm formed.
How does that work out? If we find common interests and we like each other, I'm gonna just be like, okay, yeah, you know what? I like this. We should continue this and
Well, what
actually
the
see
hell
each
are
other.
you talking about?
What are we talking about? Common interests, things that we both
Like
like.
what? Give the
What
listeners
I
some
like.
juice.
I'm not giving anybody any
But
juice.
give examples. That doesn't be yours of just
music.
examples of
Yeah.
common interest.
Music, art, anything like that, history, all that stuff. But that's just something I do. That's it.
You said history.
Yes.
Okay.
History.
That's not a personal one, right?
What do you mean?
That's
I
not
like
like
history. Yeah.
that's the things that it takes for you to be like, ooh, shit, you get me hard, girl.
No, because you
Like
actually
a
know
Roosevelt?
something outside of that. Yeah.
God damn. What you said about the 50s, what black people doing back then? You said
Legend.
we was doing what?
Crazy.
No, it was doing something else.
Black Wall Street, exactly.
Exactly.
So what do you guys talk about on
First date?
What do you have to know on a first date? Oh, I don't like that. I don't know.
All right. First date. How you like your eggs, man?
Nah.
What's your favorite cereal? I'm asking really like personal questions that don't seem important, but they speak a lot about your character. You know what's a real question I ask on a first date? What are 3 things that you are working on this year? I always ask a person that.
Okay.
What are 3 flaws you see in yourself that you consider yourself working on this year?
Okay. That's
Or
good.
what are your 3 best qualities? What do you think are your 3 best qualities? I go both sides.
Okay. All right.
I ask things like that.
I like that. That's good.
And then sometimes I might ask like, oh, what's your favorite show? If you watch TV, what's your favorite show? What's your favorite cereal? You tell a lot about a person by their favorite cereal.
If you like bananas or
Do you
not.
do your own laundry?
Mm.
Can you cook? Which is a weird question. It seems like it, but it's not.
Not that is a weird question.
Because I don't want you to cook for me. I want to know, are you able to survive on your own? Like how independent are you? How able are you to take care of your own self? That's why I ask questions like that.
Wouldn't you want to know that before you actually got
No.
on the date?
I want it in person. I don't like the talking phase. That's weird to me. Because like you said, anybody can say anything. It's very easy to lie through text.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see a person's face, or you can't pick up on their, especially because you don't know the person, you can't pick up on like a rhythm or anything like that. I need that in-person connection. That's probably why like somebody like me, I can't see myself on like dating apps. Because for me personally, it's more of like I need that in-person vibe. Maybe because I'm a comedian, like I'm so used to just being in a room and that energy of like telling jokes to a group of strangers and like this, you build chemistry with an audience as a comedian. So it's like I'm addicted to that, so I want that. Yeah, speaks to me.
Speaks to you. There you go.
What else happened this week? Or do we finally want to hit power?
I want to talk about power. That was a good episode. I'm sorry. It was really good.
They say this is a big rich town.
Did you guys watch?
I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make this.
So, episode whatever happened. What are our thoughts?
Whew. I just want to spin off of just the 4 of them: Tasha, Tommy, Ghost, and Tasha. I feel like they worked.
You said Tasha Toys.
Huh?
You said Tasha Toys.
Oh,
Oh, he got a thing for her.
Tasha. Nah. Honestly, no. Lala, Tasha, Tommy, and Ghost. That was like a good dynamic.
Can I get a 45-second breakdown of what happened in this
Okay,
episode?
so basically, last episode, Tariq was kidnapped. This episode, they're trying to get him back. They need to get $2 million before the end of the hour, like 24 hours, and then actually just get him freed and see him back again. They have to work together, scramble, do all this shit. Ghost has to get back in the game, and he's sitting there trying to make ends meet. All these connections. Tate and all them save the day at the end of like some crazy event that they have at Truth, and it was crazy. I just like the dynamic and presentation of the episode. It was really good. Really good.
So you enjoyed this episode?
And shout out Kevin Mason.
Oh, you already know.
Tap dancing on.
Yeah. So out of 10, what do you give this episode?
I give it a 9. Solid 9.
What about you, Kenneth?
I give it an 8.
This episode's a straight. Oh, what?
No, because like Akai said, like Tariq was kidnapped at the end of the last episode, but as this episode begins, it turns out that Tariq orchestrated it in order to extort money from his dad and Tommy, because he was trying to split the money, like $1 million for him and $1 million for Vincent, who the guy who kidnapped him, and then turned out Vincent was going to double cross him anyway and just kill everyone, take all the money, and then just try to be the big drug kingpin of New York. And then, like Kai said, like everyone was working together, scrambling to like get the drugs out and get some money together to save Tariq. And then the one thing I didn't like was like the dynamic between Ghost and Tommy, like how Ghost was trying to like, oh, let's squash this shit to save my son, and Tommy's like, okay. Like 2 episodes ago, you didn't just crash into my car and try and shoot me like in my face. But yeah, okay, we could do that. No problem. It's like you armed right now, right? Yeah. What's to stop me right now from turning around and just blasting you? Mm-hmm. Like, and you fucking in the back of your fucking. It's like yo, Ghost, you dropped some, huh?
Hate to hear it, but that's the life of a drug dealer.
You don't know that.
But shout out.
You don't know a lot of things I don't know.
Shout out Kevin Mason, because like,
yes,
he showed like we were kind of joking around like, oh, compassion and grace, everything like that. One thing he really showed this episode was his loyalty to Tommy, because like 2-Bit and the Spike Lee looking nigga that's running around with him, they were like, oh, we gotta do this shit for free, like come on bro, like yo. And then he was just standing there all silent and stoic, and was like, nah, I'll do it.
Spike Lee looking nigga. I saw somebody on Twitter said, yo, somebody need to tell Eddie Griffin in the face, nigga.
Yo, he really did look like him though. Oh
Just
shit.
Eddie Griffin in the face looking motherfucker. But yeah, like you were saying, they did all of that shit. So you gave it a 7, one gives it a 9. Where do we fall on the believability of some of these great character moments, but some of these scenarios in the shows? Come on.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, if they really did get the chance to put themselves together and there's like strategies in their thought process, they could do it. They've moved way before.
So now they decide to sell $1 million in a day.
Listen,
out of all the days you've been drug dealing,
36 hours.
But
It was really 36
remember,
hours.
that was 2-3 million. But to get 1 million,
It took like
one day,
yeah.
or half a day, really. But
Well-
still, like out of all the days y'all been selling drugs for decades, now you're like, you know what? Let's get for real this time.
Well,
$1 million a day.
Why don't we do that with the podcast? Let's see how it works.
Shit, we gonna need some niggas. Call Kevin Masons, make shit happen.
Call him.
Let's make some shit happen. But like that bothered me. The whole thing of like, yo, let's rob our own fundraiser for a government official appointed officer. Like, yo,
That was
there's
kinda genius.
There's no security. There's no police on the outside. You can just open like there's too much money in the
He ain't
building.
the governor yet.
There's too much money in the building. He's still a councilman, so he's still a city official. There's
Yeah.
too much money in the building for there in New York for there not to be any security or police presence outside or inside of that building, inside of that fundraiser.
It's Ghost
That
Club.
bothered me.
It's Ghost Club though.
Yeah, but still, you in New York, you can't have the public events like that without that. That's weird. It's just unbelievable. The moving of the weight. I'm gonna buy 10 hairdressers for $100K. Fucking up the books. Nigga said, Tasha, believe me, trust me, I'll get the weight. I'll get the drugs. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Bitch, it's only worth $40K. This nigga finessed her out of and they selling coke.
why wasn't Tasha in Hustlers?
Exactly. And speaking of hustlers, some bitches was in the strip club just handing out cocaine to niggas. Niggas sliding $100 bills. Like is that
In broad daylight.
Dre
Like, you're supposed to-
stabbed a nigga in front of
broad
a
day,
school in the middle of the day while the government is watching him.
That was the second
The
funniest part
niggas
of the
die
episode.
every day.
But the government is watching him. Like, there's so much shit that goes on in this show where, as entertaining as it might be, You're like, all right, this can't be real. This can't be. I'm way too far from belief to believe any of this shit is happening. Like, come on.
So niggas can't get beat with oranges.
That was real.
That was the first instance in television history that I stood up and applauded in my own home. Tariq was able to do the unthinkable. He made a cup of OJ with his bare chest by getting that shit smacked across his fucking body, and I loved every second of it. I know I might seem a little masochistic, but when that Italian man...
He said, yo, you got some OJ? No, but I got oranges in my chest.
Yo, I'm sorry. That was the funniest shit in television history I've ever seen. The fact that they did that, and it only took 6 seasons, I want another like show.
I want another
Please.
6 seasons.
Give me 6 more. If all I can see is just, hey, they say it's a big rich, bow, just smack him across the chest with a bag of fucking oranges. That was
It was
great.
just funny that the niggas like,
Wonderful.
we got a smart guy here. Hey, yo, Vinny, grab the oranges. Like, I thought like they had a line of fucking produce they was ready to use on this nigga.
Get some pineapples. Bow.
Farmer's market.
Oh shit.
We just came back.
From farm to pillowcase to ribs.
We are farmers. Dun,
Boop,
dun, dun,
boop,
dun,
boop,
dun.
boop, boop, boop.
We make a beat with this one. Yeah,
These is apples.
These is apples. I'm about to make some applesauce.
We got ourselves a Johnny Appleseed right here.
Jesus.
All right, get the cucumbers. Got ourselves a fucking
Any
tight ass.
day I can see someone get beat with a bag of oranges, and it's Tariq.
You love to see it.
I love that show. Now I love that show again. Ah, damn. But yeah, no, I think they came back with this one. For me personally, I feel like they came back with this one. This is what I've wanted to see from not only Power, but any show where they can actually bring the characters that you care about and some that you don't together under pressure. I feel like we need to see a lot more of that because that's what makes a good drama. If I can see that they're going through some shit, I'm like, yo, what's gonna, and then you're not expecting. Like, I wasn't really expecting what was gonna happen because I feel like a lot of people that are on that show, they're working for their own intentions, and now it's just all coming down to who's gonna do it first, who's trying to take the Iron Throne. Listen, Game of Thrones is off, so I gotta watch something.
Game of Power.
Game of Power,
All
Game
right.
of Ghost.
Moving on. What are some petty reasons you won't date a person?
No job.
I'll start off with going off of Power. If her favorite character in Power is Tasha, I
That
will
is a
not
petty
date
reason.
you.
That's
It
petty.
is very petty. I admit it. That's why I'm saying it. Now, you guys,
You don't pay for dates.
that's not really that petty.
It's petty.
Yeah, I guess it can be.
I'll just be like, hey, so we just got Taco Bell.
You're not even going to reach for the wallet. It's right there.
You know my favorite restaurant's Peter Louis. I know it's $100 a steak, but come on, girl.
Ken, have you got any petty reasons you won't date a girl?
If she keeps trying to eat off my plate.
Yeah, that's highly annoying. Damn. Like, we all didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow
We
up
all
like
didn't grow
I
up
don't,
like
I don't know
that.
where your hands have been.
that too.
Like, we just got off the subway. What are you doing?
We just got off the subway. Please stop.
Your hand was all on that rail going down the steps. And now you out here
My hands were in my pockets. You're disgusting. Check, please.
Check, please.
taking the train to a date together is wild.
That's great.
Is it a good experience for y'all?
It's survival skills right there.
You
I
know
gotta see
what?
if you can survive the trip there. That's
The MTA.
Exactly.
If she doesn't know her way around the MTA.
If she can't get out of the hands of the tyranny of the MTA.
If she can't get to 4th Street,
Also, I won't date a girl if her favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
that's a little wild. Okay, hold up. First off, why? What's wrong with that
Cinnamon
scenario?
Toast Crunch?
No. What's wrong with that scenario? Why?
Oh, there was
What
more.
was that?
First, I hate Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I don't even want it around me. But if your
What?
favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch and you eat out of my cereal, so if you just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I can kind of get over because that's nothing to do with me. So I can let that live. But if you still eat out of my Cocoa Puffs, it's come on.
After a while, Cocoa Puffs gets a little annoying. I'm sorry, it's just chocolate. Well, I'm just a little flabbergasted as to why you hate on Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I mean, it's a good cereal, so you can see the fucking flavor. It's on the damn cereal.
I don't want to see flavor. I want to taste it.
So you want to taste chocolate balls?
In milk. A little bit of
Nasty
spoon
nigga.
and some milk.
Nasty nigga.
They're not chocolate balls. They're Cocoa Puffs. And niggas cuckoo for them. Don't try to cocoa shame me, nigga.
Cocoa shame?
Yeah. Don't try to cocoa shame me.
If she can't cook, what thinks she can cook?
No bowl of cereal. Yes.
She better not cook up that devil's toast crunch.
Yo, nah, man. I feel like that's something that would be the end all be all. Yo, I made dinner. Macaroni and cheese from the box. The fuck is this?
And the cheese is lumpy.
Yo, it's
The
still like dust
instructions
on
are
there?
right there.
It's still dust on it? Nah.
The instructions is right there on the box, ma. Like, what the fuck? What in the entire fuck?
What? Oh, if they're texting on a date.
Oh, that bothers you?
Just a little bit. Because it's like, okay, if this is our quality time. We barely get to see each other. I can understand if we already like live with each other. That's a different thing. Mm-hmm. But if we never really get to see each other, it's one day out the week.
If her friends got raggedy, lumpy ass wigs, I mean, I can't. It's a no go for me, dog.
Why are you chilling with the friends?
No, I always pay attention to who you hang around. I have to. That's very important to me.
Who you hang out with is a reflection of who you are.
Mm-hmm. Or who you want to be.
Ah.
That's why I try to get around these millionaires, man. You see me with Richie.
If she don't suck dick.
Oh, shit. Do you think it has to be reciprocated every time?
Excuse you?
Excuse you? Excuse you? Speaking foreign to me, but
What was you saying?
does it have to be reciprocated every time?
If she does me, I got to do her?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be reciprocated every time. Because if I ain't in the mood, I ain't in my bag. As a wise man once said. Free game. So, if a homegirl look better than her, if you find out you got the ugly friend in the group, that's why you got to pay attention to the group.
That's really, come on, man.
If you got with a girl and you found out her friend was even finer, let's say you got with a chick, you found out one of her friends was Rihanna. Then what?
I'm not going out with Rihanna.
Then what?
So?
But now you got access to Rihanna. You not going to take advantage of that?
No. I'm not really going to do it. That's fucked up. Rihanna can have a terrible personality.
What's fucked up?
You really just going to go out with her because she just finer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good pussy, bad
Whoa.
woman. Bad girl Riri. It's in her name, Evan.
I go back.
I'll go back.
What?
I'm going to go back.
I'll
Back
go
to the
back.
trap. Back to the trap.
I'll go back to my first option. I didn't know that was an option. It's like you get into the game and you pick a character and you didn't know there was more. Yo, I didn't know these niggas was here too.
Now, I didn't know it was a nigga with cars.
I didn't know if I just scrolled more to the left. Liu Kang was here.
Rihanna. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Choose your character. No.
Exactly.
You already chose. Too bad you can't go back to the
I didn't make a
start
full
screen.
commitment. I was just interested.
I was just seeing what the weather was like over
Exactly.
here. No, you're not just visiting.
So what if you was in the talking phase
Yeah.
and they didn't reveal that information? And then you go
That's
on a
fine.
date
You
and
shouldn't
then you
have to. That's why you talk about the person, not the other
Ladies,
things
if
outside.
you are friends with Rihanna and you talk to me, you better fucking tell me. Because if you don't, I swear to God.
I swear to God. I'm the lamp now. Sorry, party lamp.
Now listen.
I just feel like that's a little bit of a faux pas right there. Why should you even care about the other person she's connected to being fine?
Because you're not going to hold me back from meeting the love of my life. I ain't going to let nobody get in the way of me meeting the love of my life. Fuck out of here. You getting me tight.
India Westbrooks?
I wouldn't let anybody prevent me from meeting the love of my life. You saw how Ghost did Tasha. Say, listen, bump that all this marriage nonsense. I don't want to hear that. Angela's here. Now, excuse me. I'm going to go
That
talk
was
to the love of
terrible.
my life.
That was terrible, yeah. Well, you see what happened? She died.
And exactly.
For a
He
nigga
still
she
don't
didn't
love
care about.
Tasha. He still don't love Tasha. Don't that tell you a lot?
He was unhappy in his marriage. They married young.
It's not unhappy if I meet the love of my life. I'm just happier. I'm a little happy here. I'm just happy over there.
In his own home?
Yes.
This is the problem with millennial
With
marriage.
what? I can move. If you don't like your house, you move. You don't just say, oh, well, I pick here. I guess I got to live here forever. No. Hey, landlord, cancel that lease real quick. I got to pay extra. You got to keep the deposit? All right, that's cool. I found my dream house. You can hold that deposit. If that's the price I got to pay to get to my dream house, I'll take that.
Jeez.
If you want to get to the bag, you got to make sacrifices. So excuse me, Ma. The love of my life is over there.
Like your daughter, your marriage,
Make
your
another one.
penthouse, your lawyer. Yeah, you just got to make a couple of sacrifices for the things you want.
Yes, you have to.
Rest in peace, Kirk. Anyway. Hot topic. Anyway. I guess, yeah.
If she got a fine
I
friend, you're
guess.
not going. You wouldn't. What about you, Kenneth? Give him some time.
No,
He's
no,
thinking.
no.
He's thinking.
What?
Give him time. He's thinking. He's considering everything. He's heard both our arguments. He doesn't have to be team me or you. He may not fall on that option every
He's
time,
team
but
him.
let him think.
I get you. Team him.
He's thinking. I know how Tone feels.
Shout out
If
to him.
she got a fine friend, she should have told me straight up during the talking phase.
Exactly. That's keeping a secret, bro.
What? How is that keeping a secret?
That's
How are you hiding your fine ass friend?
So, okay, it's on the flip side.
yeah.
It's
happened.
on the flip side.
Yeah.
It's happened.
If I was friends,
You've been the ugly nigga.
Yeah.
Please tell me all the instances where this happened, because I want to know. This is the most investigative journalism I can do right now.
Well, I had
Tell
a
us.
friend. Well, I had somebody who was kind of interested in doing something with me, and then they saw a friend of mine, and they said, "Yo, I don't want to be rude or nothing like that, but like I'm really attracted to your friend. Can you get me in contact with him?" And I said, "Well, he's in a relationship right now, so I don't know if that'd be best." And I kept that under wraps.
Who was this?
You nigga!
Nah!
I swear to God! I swear to God! I swear to God! Did you want that? Did you want that?
I didn't know who it was.
Exactly.
Who was it?
But you said we could keep saying
No. Hold on. Nah, that's not fair.
No, it's not.
So you the friend now. You the one lying. You the one
I
lying.
learned from
though.
experience.
No, it's not learning from experience.
I did
It's
it and
you
I found out
playing
I was
into
wrong.
Exactly what I said.
Yeah, and I found out I
Why
was
should it
wrong.
matter?
Because I did it and I found out I was wrong.
You
So now I
motherfucker.
know I was wrong.
Ooh, you niggas. Ooh, nah. I'm gonna find out.
All right, I'll hit you. I'll show you. I'll point you in her direction after the show.
No. I ain't gotta do that. Just tell me the name.
After the show, I got you.
Got you. Copy.
Exactly. Just saying. Yeah. All right. I think that was enough banter for that topic. Moving on along. Oh, guys. Young Dro was arrested because,
Young Dro's alive?
well, there was a story a couple months ago where he got into a altercation, with his girlfriend at the time, where he threw banana pudding at her. And now he's been sentenced to 12 months in order to serve 70 days with credit for time served. So he's been arrested and been in jail since this because he threw banana pudding in her face, or allegedly smashed banana pudding in her face. You guys know how nasty banana pudding is? If you put banana pudding in my face, I'm...
That's the shit they put.
I'm
like
so sorry for laughing. Damn it.
What are they putting in that banana pudding, Kenneth?
vanilla wafers.
Ooh.
No, that's actually not bad.
If you put banana pudding with the vanilla wafer in my fucking face, now I got crumbs all over my cheeks.
I'm just thinking of like niggas on Nickelodeon, like the green slime.
And then being arrested shortly after.
She didn't wipe it off. She's writing out the police report. You know what this nigga had to
Just shows up to the police station wiping her eye.
70 days.
No, 12 months.
12 months. Jesus.
While he awaits trial, no bail. That's what happened. There was no bail. He had to sit down, and then that's why he said he got 70 days of time with
Was she
of
allergic
credit.
to Was she allergic to bananas? What happened? Why 12 months though? Over a put-in offense? What if they were just getting a little freaky in the bedroom?
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, he was arrested anyway. The alleged victim refused to press charges on site. Months later, the rapper pleaded guilty to 1 count of battery / family violence and has since been sentenced to 12 months behind bars. But according to the publication, he was only ordered to serve 70 more days because he had time served, because he's been sitting down in there since the allegations came out a couple months ago. In addition to the reduced jail time, the rapper also got the 20 days of time served, and will also receive an extra day of credit for each day of good behavior. If he stays on the right track, he could be released as early as October 5th. However, according to the publication, the rapper will remain on probation for the remaining 12 months despite the release. He is also have to remain sober and submit a drug and alcohol test every 30 days. And he has to attend domestic violence counseling.
Damn.
All of that over some banana pudding.
Well,
what?
I don't know.
You got an issue with banana pudding?
Damn.
Y'all ain't never had no...
I have.
You ever got into a food fight
Nah.
with your significant other?
Oh, wait, what? This is a thing?
Yes.
Can you speak on it, King?
Throwing pancake batter at each other.
Yeah.
That was really just it.
And was it harmless?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck your pancakes, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your cinnamon. Ew.
No, let me put chocolate chips in mine. It happens.
Wait, I'm sorry. How long did this last? And who cleaned up?
5 minutes. We both cleaned up.
You said it was harmless. It was playful.
I don't know why. I feel like there's more, but I want to know.
No, it sounds like that's it.
Why would you have a food fight though?
Cause it's fun sometimes, nigga. Damn.
fun.
It was
Sometimes.
like I literally I was pouring it in the frying pan and like some of it like I guess like slipped out and like landed on her arm. So then she just reached in the bowl and just like threw it in my face and then I threw it back at her.
Oh, that's what you did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm popping bacon grease at this bitch.
Oh no, that's a little extreme.
When the bacon grease come popping back and hit you in the chest, that shit burn. That's what's coming your way. You got a whole half an ounce of bacon grease in your
terrible.
direction.
That's way worse than banana pudding.
It is, but no, it's not. Banana pudding's disgusting. That shit look like vomit. Would you rather be vomited on or have bacon grease on your
What
chest?
kind of vomit are you throwing up? The hell? Baby vomit?
No, ew.
So what is it? I've never seen no banana pudding that look like that. What nasty.
Listen, guys.
Domino's is offering $30 an hour to taste test new garlic bread.
How long does it take to eat garlic bread, guys? Because, like, how much time can you spend in there? Because that's a lot of money.
6 hours.
Just eating garlic bread.
That's
What about you, Kenneth?
2
2 hours? Cool $60 and you going home?
a day.
Clocking out?
No, because you gotta think like what it's not probably just garlic bread. It's like probably got like the cheese and everything on it, so that's probably mad filling. So like, can you really say like a 9 to 5 eating garlic bread?
If you pace yourself.
Still working on this box, coach. I got you.
Or if they gotta like, what if you gotta eat like a certain like amount of garlic bread per hour?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got demands. I'm pretty sure you got a boss. Like, you gotta come on, run the numbers. You're fucking up this quarter. You only ate 12 this month.
I'm only one man.
I need 30 garlic bread knots a day. Tell me how it tastes.
Jesus.
Like, how many do you need to eat for them to know it tastes good? Because it's just for testing it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. How many
So
do
they
you?
getting a lot of niggas out here.
I think just that $30 an hour is just like a facade. Like niggas think they're gonna spend a whole day in Dominoes. You're gonna be in there for a cool 15 minutes. Get out of there.
Just come out with a chicken sandwich, Dominoes. Everybody else is doing it. You'll get back on it. You'll get back on the good foot.
I'm mad. Like that's your marketing plan for like all companies going under.
That's it. H&M.
Blockbuster. Damn, y'all going under? Make a chicken sandwich.
Make a chicken sandwich. Save the Amazon. That's it. It's lit. It's
Yo,
fucking
Trump,
lit.
I heard you some shit. Go
Wait
in the
a
kitchen.
minute.
Fry
Wait a
up a
minute.
chicken sandwich.
Okay, listen. We
What?
know that is something that's going on right now.
Yes.
Why have we stepped over that? This nigga is about to get impeached.
Not unless he make that chicken sandwich, you not.
Don't give him the chance.
I didn't give him the information. He gonna listen. He gonna cook it up and then another 4 years because of me. Damn.
You think it's gonna happen though? You think they're gonna get him out?
No,
Why?
because no president in the history has been impeached and removed from the seat.
It should happen. He should be the first.
Should and will, two different things. What I want,
A chicken sandwich.
There you go.
whole fact. Now, guys, I would love to know, moving on to another topic, what is y'all favorite toxic text to send out?
Believe what you want. Believe what you want.
You love sending that one off, don't you?
Believe what you want.
Believe what you want.
Son got that shit on ready.
That's crazy.
It's in my drafts.
That's like
it's in my drafts.
I tell you.
Press and hold like if once I see a long ass paragraph when you read like the first like 4 or 5 words and you can get the gist.
Yeah.
It's just like believe what you want.
Oh, I love
on
the
that.
yo. What you mean?
It's like a trap card, and you
Yep.
know, like you thought you was gonna get all that. Believe what you want.
Believe what you want. Game.
Oh, you thought you was gonna get something out of me? Guess what, ma? Believe what you want. I'm out of here.
I know I'm in the right, but
Like I said before, believe what you want.
per my last email.
As per my last email, you heard what I said. What if they keep sending like other shit to you? Do you just keep saying believe what you want, or do you flip it something else on?
Oh no, yeah, I keep saying believe what you want. Like, oh, that's why you was doing X, Y, and Z. Believe what you want.
I know what you did it. Just tell me the truth.
Believe what you want.
Akai, what is your favorite toxic text to send?
All right.
That's it.
I don't know why, but it gets everybody mad, apparently. Every time I've had to send, all right. You just get the long paragraph. All right.
I've had conversations with women, and I understand. They've told me why they hate the I. Not from you, because I don't know who you're talking to, but just in
Actually,
general.
You did, and you didn't say shit. It's fucked up.
When sound like I need to make a chicken sandwich. I'm in some hot water.
Start with this. Go with God. Believe what you want. This is pretty good. This shit is pretty good, man.
Nigga, dead ass skaters. Yo, this shit is pretty fire, my nigga. Yo, you mind if I hold that down? Yo.
Get that shit copyrighted.
Yo, excuse me, on it.
Yo, let me get in on this. Hey, hold up. Believe what you want. Wait, how you do it? It's just, there you go. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Thought that was him. Thought that was Kenneth on that
Yo,
card. I
shout
saw
out
a
God's
nigga.
beloved.
All
I
right.
don't know who that is.
Women say they don't like the I text because they like a man to expound and really say how he feels and like give more details.
And we don't do it.
Cool. Believe what you want.
Yo, that shit is crazy, man. Yo, that shit is crazy.
Yo, you a genius.
Put that shit on a t-shirt, man. That shit's crazy.
My favorite toxic text to send is I didn't mean to hurt you. I love getting that one off.
That's not really toxic though.
That's
That's not. No,
that's
no.
very toxic.
No, I don't-
Because he did mean to.
I don't see it as toxic because it's like you can see like yourself coming off as almost apologetic. Me saying like believe what you want is like I'm just being completely dismissive of whatever you're saying. You could come with me with screenshots and hard evidence of everything, like me a picture of me holding a smoking gun standing over a dead body. It's like yo,
Wait a
you
minute,
killed
hold
somebody.
up.
Yo, believe what you want.
This nigga's face down in it. Believe what you want.
Yo, believe what you want.
That's not the back
Yo,
of my
that's-
head.
Photoshop does exist.
I don't
Like, yo,
even
that's your
have
name- that's
fucking
you with your
braids.
name-
What are you talking
That's
about?
you with your name tag and everything. Yo, believe what you want. I got stunt doubles out here.
Exactly.
And shout out George.
Jeez.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. With pictures and shit, receipts.
I have been told in my experiences that me sending the whole quote unquote I didn't mean to hurt you text is toxic because it completely dismisses that person's feelings and it's my form of manipulating them to forgive me for hurting them.
I can see that.
So even though I've been on where Kenneth's like, I don't see a problem in that. But it's been explained to me that is it can be seen as very toxic. So I had to learn how to take my sentiment and reword it. Because I'm going to say the same shit, but I'm going to figure it out. So so ladies, watch out. You might catch me in the believe what you want streets.
Oh no. Like I forgot. It's a 2-part combo. It's believe what you want. I know my truth.
I know my truth.
Believe it, King. This is going to be funny on the YouTube where they just see a little white hand come across the touch my soundboard and see it miss like the 2 times before he actually gets the right button.
It's okay. It's okay, Tom.
Smooth.
I actually do have a lot of toxic texts I like to send. Yo, you really think I care?
Damn.
That is hella toxic. Crazy. Damn.
I love sending that one off.
The
why?
thumbs up emoji.
Really?
That's fucked up.
Oh,
No. The
no,
fucking surfboard.
No,
surfer dude.
if you've got me legitimately upset, like if you've actually got me like past like, oh, I don't care, and you made me bypass that straight into anger, I'll just keep hitting you with the thumbs up. Like, cool.
So
When I get upset and like a girl's like trying to argue me and I'm actually upset, I really just hit them with I don't care. Because I just stop. Whenever I get mad, I don't care. I try to like alleviate the anger by just like, I don't want to continue being mad. So let me just drop this feeling right now and go do something else.
I tried that, but then like they like if
They're never gonna let us.
they never let it go.
Why don't you just turn off the phone?
then when you turn it back on, you come back to like 8.
Or you go downstairs, they're right there.
No.
At the front door.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah. Just me. Cool.
Just you.
Believe what you want. How'd you know where I live? You bleed right.
It's just crazy because I'm thinking of where you are, and I'm like, wait a minute, there. Wait, what? How did you get here? Nah.
I hate women when I don't care mad quick. And that's super fucked up.
I think that's why I do
like,
though.
That's why you had some bitch over at your house. Yo, believe what you want.
Yo, you think I care?
I was there.
You think I care though?
I was in the back
But do you
seat.
think I care?
I was sitting there crying. You think I care?
And then you know what else I love to hit him right at the follow up of yo, you think I care? Yeah, but respond to what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Woo! I love that one.
When you actually have some like logical response, and then they just want to like demean you, like that was another thing. Like whenever a woman is mad at a man, like no matter like how good shit is going, like that's all of a sudden when they want to start demeaning you. It's like, oh, they start
be condescending.
No, it's just saying mean shit.
Yeah, they just like that's why I don't like disclosing a lot of like personal deep shit about myself too early in like a relationship.
It will be used against you.
Like without hesitation. It's like damn, yo, I'm sorry I didn't respond to you within like a quote unquote timely manner to you, but damn, you really gotta start saying shit about like my childhood trauma and shit. Like damn, you really gonna throw that in my face? Damn.
Now I'm a bitch ass nigga.
Apparently you should.
But I mean, it can only really be used against you if you still hold on to it.
So like, oh, I'm a bitch ass nigga, believe what you want.
But I told you the demons that I'm fighting, and now you're using said demons that I'm still fighting against me. So yeah, like you said, yeah, I am still holding on to this. I'm trying not to, but using it against me is so fucked up.
But that could also play into the fact that maybe that's bringing up said issue, or maybe that's playing into the larger argument at hand right then and there.
Well, guess what? Using it in an argument ain't gonna make me get over that shit.
That's why I'm like
Actually,
looking
no,
at
that will exacerbate it.
Yeah, no, it would for any guy, it would. But I'm looking at it like from two different lenses now, where it's like, okay, if I'm gonna just hit you with a long paragraph and I'm being dismissed with just like a phrase, of course I'm gonna still be mad at you. But like, let's flip it and do it on the other side. What if we sent a long paragraph and that's K?
No, I don't do long paragraphs.
See, that's probably why we have the issues we have.
You know
right
what
now.
I've done as a response to a long paragraph I sent to a woman?
What?
Left
Blocked.
unseen.
Block.
No,
Left unseen, blocked.
I don't do the long
They don't
paragraph
know.
thing.
I don't think. In my experiences with women, when I hit them with the very long paragraph, they don't respond to anything that I say. They either bring up an old argument, they go to something else, they try to find like, no, but the reason that this is happening is because of another issue. It's like, but respond to what I'm saying. Like, please.
Like, if you have a legitimate gripe about something that's going on, it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to bypass whatever you're angry about, and then
Flip it to me. Yeah.
Like, suddenly turn you into the bad guy. So you're wrong for being mad. Now I'm in the right for being mad at you being mad.
You know what some women do?
What?
They cut off your penis, like an Argentinian woman who was sentenced to 13 years in prison for cutting off a man's penis because he shared their sex tape.
Jesus.
Sounds like a fitting crime.
I'm sorry, what? Sounds like a fitting crime. You mean fitting punishment for the crime?
That too. But yeah, she cut his penis off with a pair of golden scissors as shown in the picture. I don't think these were the scissors used in that picture.
Damn.
It was weird. Also, speaking in news of women being trash, a woman falls in love with her DJ who played at her wedding and married that nigga.
Playlist was that lit. That was it.
That's why you make beats.
Chill.
Also,
Shout out to the Texas man who divorced his wife without her knowledge.
I was getting ready to play the music, bro.
But
Go ahead. It's you.
no,
You're Jimmy.
Somebody else has taken my seat for an episode of Drama for Your Mama.
fine, I'll leave.
Jimmy's back. Yay.
No, it's funny because I just watched an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine with the actual actor Jimmy Smits.
But Florida man.
The Texas man.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Pimp.
Divorced his wife without her knowledge, appeared in court with his new wife.
Hit it, Tone.
That's cool. That's crazy.
Paul Nixon, the Houston man who was once for allegedly filing forged divorce documents, turned himself in on Monday morning. However, his subsequent court appearance in Harris County Criminal Court raised a few eyebrows as Nixon walked into the courtroom with his attorney and his new wife. Nixon, of course, denied forging his now ex-wife Edna's signature. I'm at his wife's name is Edna.
No, she got the fatty.
Signature in order to obtain a divorce to KPRC2 report. Damn. Quote, I'm not guilty. I want everyone in Houston to know that knows me. I wouldn't do this, Nixon said. So we're going to let the courts do their job, and I trust the courts that they're going to see the proof and evidence that we have. According to statements Edna made to the Harris County precinct, Nixon filed for divorce without her knowledge or consent, and that her husband of 4 years is a con artist, and she believes he forged her signature on the divorce documents. So if he's a damn, how you getting divorced after 4 years? Like what could have happened after 4 years of being together that makes you want to leave and like allegedly put her signature on the court documents? What would make you want to leave after 4 years?
If her friend was fine.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Her friend was fine.
Nixon is a known DJ in Houston who goes by the name DJ Uche. And Edna claims Nixon listed 0 assets on the divorce decree, leaving her with debt, some of which belonging to Nixon himself. He left with thousands of dollars in debt, things in my name, DJ equipment. He has stolen from me, Edna said. She now wants a divorce and will happily sign divorce papers once presented to her. But you're already divorced.
Yeah,
so
exactly. What you talking about?
Wait, the bigger question though is
She don't
what's his
DJ?
IG handle?
I'm
That
about
sounds
to-
like a fire move. Why haven't been doing that shit for this? Damn. What's his name? Uche?
DJ Uche.
Yo, I
The
need
come up is real.
I need a turntable.
The gems, the range.
This is the podcast we should be having. How to finesse these women? No, that's terrible. No.
Indiana couple is accused of abandoning an adopted child and relocating. They claim that the child that they adopted was an adult scammer with dwarfism.
I saw a movie like that. Was it? No. I saw a movie like that before. I saw a movie like that before where like the daughter was really like 30 something years old and wanted to like sleep with the father.
That was the one with Marlon Wayans, right?
Oh, no.
No.
No, it wasn't. Nah, I know
That
what you're
was the
talking
movie
No,
with
it's not.
Marlon
No, it's
Wayans.
not the same movie. That ain't the same movie.
Tom, wasn't that the movie with Marlon Wayans where he wasn't really a baby? He was just a nigga with dwarfism?
No, we're not talking about.
Ex-
No. This is not the same story.
We're talking about some movie with some. It was white people in the movie.
White chicks, Marlon Wayans.
A good cinematic film.
Believe what you want.
But yeah, what happened in the movie?
No, it was a little white girl. She was pretending to be like 10 or 11, and in reality she was like 30 something. She was in her mid 30s, and like she wanted to be with the father, and then she kept getting moved from like orphanage to orphanage to orphanage, and like killing the parents that adopted her. Some shit like that. Yeah.
Marlon Wayans is wilding.
His acting range is impeccable.
The range. Man. And if you don't think that's Marlon Wayans, believe what you want.
Believe what you want.
Dr. DeBio. Also, Spider-Man is back in the Marvel Universe.
Yay!
He gets his trilogy.
Yay! It's lit. It's lit.
Eddie Murphy regrets his comments in previous specials. He said he was going through a breakup and a rough time, and the things that he said he can see now are insensitive.
Oh, he's doing the press tour before he does a press tour.
So now that you're succumbing to public society pressures, now, once again, I reiterate, I am very, very nervous about him doing another special.
Why?
Because if you're already coming out earlier before your tour starts, already apologizing to the social climate of today, it's like, damn, nigga, like, so what? We love you because you were that heavy, brash person.
You were raw and delirious, yes.
Yeah.
And he also
Now
went
he
out
won't
with the
be.
transgender woman.
And that, well, shit.
Let's not forget
we
about that.
We got 5 minutes
scandal.
left. What's the next story?
Let's not forget about that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. The only reason why I say that is because I feel like he's doing the job that you should be doing before the scandal breaks out or anything like that. Because all these comedians that have like had stuff before,
things pop up in the past. Yeah,
it just pops up. So he's just doing like damage control before that.
So you know what
feel
I
like that's a
found
good
out
thing.
through somebody's history?
Who?
I found
What?
out DJ
DJ
D-Rec.
DJ D-Rec rap the Danny Phantom theme song.
Yo, we don't give him enough credit for being the voice of our generation. And he never left.
DJ D-Rec.
He never left.
Drop the beat.
He was the one behind Wildin' Out because we wild
So
out
last
all the
time
time.
that nigga somebody tell him to drop the beat, he need to start saying, "Yo, Danny Phantom, he with you." Also, DoorDash, they suffered a data breach, leaving almost 5 million customers affected.
I wasn't ever able to use DoorDash.
Me neither.
They wouldn't deliver in my part of
I
town.
don't use DoorDash. I use Seamless.
Yeah, Seamless or Grubhub.
Yeah, man, DoorDash don't never got coupons.
Never.
Now you see what happened.
Wait, isn't DoorDash the one where you can just get like anything delivered over there?
I don't know.
There was like one service I remember hearing about, like you could just get whatever the fuck.
Oh, you get groceries and shit.
Yeah.
Like you can go to fucking Walgreens and niggas and
Yeah.
get anything.
Yo, let
That's
me get some
wild.
toothpaste.
Yeah, that's the
Yo,
wild.
she stayed over. I need to I need to handle this.
That is very.
That morning breath hit me like, ooh.
Mm-hmm. Also, when that Texas man did divorce his wife, he did show up with the new one. That was mad funny. And we also have like maybe a few minutes left. All right. Where are we gonna? Oh, also, studies find that LGBT passengers and black passengers are they have the most canceled rides on shared ride apps. On like Lyft,
I guess that's like
Uber.
the new like, oh, yellow taxi's not stopping for us. Like,
No, but
that's
now
the
we
new-
get in the Uber and the Lyft, and then we find out niggas is racist. Now we got to cancel the fucking.
I mean, every person on the road is racist. Like they're in their own car.
The thing
They're
is
just
that when you're
saying-
on the road, that's where racism erupts. You know how racist I get when I'm driving? Nigga cut me off.
You just get peopleless. That's it.
No, that's
all
the
it
that's the
is.
thing. Is like I want to speak badly about you, but I can only respond to the first thing I see because I don't really know you like that. But
Yeah.
I know about you because I know you're an asshole because you cut me off.
Ah, fuck
So-
your honest.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I almost shot a woman because she fucking.
Wait, hold up. What?
I'm like, you got a fucking baby in the car? I don't give a fuck. Orphan now. I'm just saying. Traffic turns you into the worst version of yourself.
You gotta.
Now, the last story I'm going to end us off with is another post where I'm going to go on a rant.
Oh,
It's about men's rights. So
we
now,
have rights. We shouldn't get rights. We've had rights for.
that's how they make us feel. No, we have advantage. We have privilege. We don't have rights. Privilege and rights are two different words, bro.
We haven't had to fight for rights except black men
Yeah, I tell you.
and black women
But no,
and every majority.
in
like,
the terms of
minority.
relationships, this is what we have. So, a woman becomes a reflection of how you treat her. If you don't like how she's acting, look at how you're treating her. Now, I don't know how you gentlemen feel about this. Give a quick one-word response. It's fair, not fair. You think it's true? True or false? Akai.
True.
Kenneth, true or false?
Believe what you want.
I'll tell you right now. Now, me. Me. I don't like fucking posts like this, honestly. It's like they keep looking for excuses to validate their toxic habits. I know for a fact in my past experiences that you could treat your girl like gold and she will not reflect that onto you because you cannot cure any insecurity that already exists in another person. People come into relationships with their own baggage and their own issues, and vice versa, and men and women. We come with our own shit. And just because you treat me good does not get rid of that. And even coming into a relationship kind of like saying, yo, this is what I'm dealing with, so I'm demanding you to fix this of me, isn't going to really fix it. It's like, it's such a short-term like solution to a long-term problem. It doesn't really work. You might be even creating more drama because you're creating more codependency amongst one another within a relationship. So shit like that needs to stop. Men, you got rights. Don't let these women get these bullshit apps off. And I wish if it was seen from the other side, you would see how fucked up it really was. Now, with that being said, any last words while I get the song ready to outro us?
Can't take another person's medicine to cure your issue.
Kenneth, any last words? Believe what you want again? Sure. You didn't say it on the mic, bro. They didn't even hear you.
Sure. Believe what you want.
All right, guys. I want you guys to know it's been a great summer. It's another season of the podcast. Whew. I want y'all guys to know that we going out cool, going out smooth, with the vibes.
Can't win a podcast. A podcast. In the heat of the podcast.
I'm going to let it fade out in a second. But still, guys, I want you to know you got rights, men. You have rights. You have things that you can get over. Don't let nobody get you down. You have rights. If you got to argue with your girl, understand, get your point off effectively and communicate with one another. We got the fall coming up. We got fuckboy fall, hot boy fall. You ready to get hot, ready to get tight? We gonna get our shit off, right, niggas?
Wavy boy winner.
Let's go.
Exactly. And me, the podcast piper, I will be here. Along with my 2 co-hosts. All summer long. Also, we gonna be in City World Radio. We gonna be in Crescent Radio. We gonna have Jade. We gonna have Tone. We gonna have this shit. That's right.
Podcast.
Now I'm waiting for the beat to drop real quick for a second. It's about to drop.
It's about to drop.
Here it come. Hold on. About to let this shit fade out. Hold on. Before we fade out. And we out, episode 64. That's right.
So seductive.
Woo!
One night only. One night only.